Hello everybody, welcome back to Legend of Zelda, some Ocarina of Time. Picking up where we left off, we are on Zora's River. Got a couple things to grab in here before heading into Zora's Domain, but we should be able to get through all of this Zora's Domain and Jabu Jabu's Belly, which is the next dungeon. I don't know why the game is lagging like that. But our first thing to try and collect is this piece of heart. But it's not the easiest to collect because I do believe that unless we get... I'll try this once. If I don't get it, I'll come back when I have the boomerang. There you go. But I nailed it. So yeah, you have to do that, but you have... The key to that one, though, is that you have to let go of the chicken. Like, right before you reach the ledge, you have to throw away the chicken. Otherwise, Otherwise, you'll just hit the ledge and go down. Now, the fact that it's nighttime is great. So we're actually going to continue up here while we have the chicken. And we'll come back in a second to do the... to play with some frogs a little bit. Because while we can't do everything with the frogs right now, we can get a good chunk of it done. Although, come to think of it, how many... Can we do everything with them? No, what song are we missing? We got the Lullaby, Epona song, Sarius song. Oh, we're missing the Song of Time. That's what it is. So we should actually be able to finish the frogs before we become an adult. Anyway, bring in the chicken with us because we do have one more piece of heart that we need it for. Now, like I said before, that last one you can get fairly easily with the boomerang without having to do the weird thing. You can also get it really easily as an adult. Yeah. Okay. Just line it up. And kaboom. There you go. And that's all that we needed the chicken for. And now that the stuff with the stuff with the chicken is done. I keep forgetting that I can't fire that fast. We'll get our Skulltula that's here. Now, I think that might put us... 29. But that's fine. So we'll have our 30 that we need, I think, for the Giant's Wallet. I could very well be wrong on that. Oh, right. We did need the Ocarina. I don't know why I put that away. Now, there's also something that I want to test here. I think I've said before that I've watched the Ocarina of Time randomizer that Achievement Hunter put out a couple times now. Because I enjoyed it, but one thing that they did on there that I didn't think was a thing was when they played the song as a kid here and opened this up, the waterfall closed again. So I just want to like chill here for a minute and see. Oh, look at that. It does too. I honestly, when I saw it do it on the video, I didn't actually believe, like, I thought it was like some weird randomizer thing because I do not remember ever having to play this song more than once. Like, I could have swore that you come here as the kid, you play the lullaby, and you're done. And we aren't going to deal with the frogs right now because there's no point currently. Like I said, because we'll be able to finish... After we finish the next dungeon, we'll be able to do everything with the frogs. So there's no point in... Let's see, will I need... I don't think I'll need that again soon. So there's no point in doing like almost all of it right now when I can wait just a little bit and do all of it. So now, there's a couple things here. We'll check the shop. Once again, pretty sure there's nothing we need here. Yeah, see, like, there's the Zora's Tunic, which I usually end up buying because I can never remember where the free one is. But I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Alright. So now, this area here, a little bit more noticeable than in other areas. You'll notice, like, or you may have noticed anyway, that there's, like, the different types of torch stands that are here. There's the ones like this that have like all the wood and like the metal grate at the top and everything, right? And when you light these ones, they're permanently lit. They will not go out once lit. But, oops, that was the wrong way to go. But the other ones that there are, like for example, this one, normally with ones like that, if one of them is lit and then you let it burn for a little bit, it will go out. And there we go, nailed it. So I think anyway, I could be wrong on this, but I think you need to light all 4 of those torches that I just lit all at once. Now you can do something a little bit easier where if you start here, since we went and got Din's Fire, if you start here, use Din's Fire, you'll light both of those, and then you can just grab your stick and light the other 2. They're right there. It's super easy. Like super, super easy. But obviously you don't... Oh my god, game, why? But obviously you don't have to have... Oh my god. Din's Fire when you come here, so... Now you do get 3 spells. You get Din's Fire, Farore's Wind, and Nehru's Love. And Farore's Wind lets you put a warp point in dungeons so that you can come back to it, which I think that's what we're gonna be getting that right away here. What's the other one? Fuck. Nehru's Love. I can never remember what Nehru's Love does. I think it heals you, or it increases your damage or something. So this is the diving game. So we need to pick up all the rupees that she throws from here. Yeah, when you pick them all up, we got to go up to the top and she'll give us something nice. So as you can see, it's all in there in water that, thankfully, we are actually able to dive deep enough to collect. Now, the nice thing about this is I'm pretty sure that, like, you pay 20 rupees and they throw 30 into the water. And as you can tell, obviously, it's not hard. There we go. Hey, congratulations. Come and get it. Unfortunately, she's a real kind of a bitch and makes you go all the way up, back up to the top, to get your reward. Hang on a second. I just want to see something. But yeah, she gives us an item. It's really weird because it's a mini game that you have to pay to do, but you actually need the reward from it in order to advance the game. It's very, very weird. I think it's that I can remember anyway. It's the only time where to advance the plot you have to pay money. I can't think of any other point in the game where it literally forces you to spend money. Yeah, this is a scale of the Zora. So this, for whatever reason, lets you hold your breath longer. Yeah, so you can dive deeper than you could before. No, no. You don't, yeah, there's no other reward for it. There is another upgrade to this, but we can't get it until we're an adult. But what the silver scale does is it lets you use the shortcut from all the way at more or less the north end of the map, all the way to the south end of the map, where is. And as you can see, there's a bottle there. I think I pointed this out last time we were here, and I did make an attempt at it, but obviously couldn't reach it without the silver scale. There we go. Did I get them both? Oh, come on, Link, you dirty bugger. You could have grabbed that. There we go. So yeah, we got an empty bottle. Oh yeah, what? Something's already inside. So yeah, we needed to come here to get that. Now, this bottle has always confused me because, like, I don't exactly know why it's here. This shortcut does explain why the Zora is here, and you'll find out in a minute why they're here, why they're at Lake Hylia. Once we get back up to King Blubber up here. Oh, actually, we need to. Now, unfortunately, we will have to go back down and then come back up one more time. But, alright. So this here's the King of the Zoras. And if we show him the letter, or the note, yeah, so it's from Princess Ruto. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. So yeah, the reason I think if you talk to them, I don't know if I think I may have even talked to them. I think they're there looking for Ruto because they can't find her. Now, here's the thing. She's inside the big fish. Well, I guess you don't know that it's a big fish. But she's inside of a big fish. And, oh god, that's where that wheat came from. This also takes them like 5 years to move out of your way. But she's inside the big fish, put a note in a bottle, which then somehow made it out of the fish, out of the pond, which once we go in there, you'll see why that's also unlikely. All past her father, who was very clearly blocking it. Whoops. Down this way, down the waterfall, and through the thing into Lake Hylia. Now, that just seems unlikely to me. Now, granted, you could say maybe it didn't go through that because this place does supposedly empty out into the river, which, okay, sure. Where? Where in the river does it empty out? But yes, we needed a fish, which is why we came back down here. Oh, I will also need the Ocarina out again. Let's see, is there any... Trying to think of if there's Skulltulas in... I know of one, or I know of a couple that are in there. I'm just trying to think if there's one that we don't need the boomerang for. Because I think that we're more or less done with heart pieces for as a kid. Oh no, because I think we get a heart piece for doing the frogs. So we might have one... Well, was there any heart pieces that we needed the boomerang for, though? I know there were Skulltulas that we couldn't get without the boomerang. But I'm trying to think if there was a... No, I think there's just the one in here that we can get right now. And thankfully, we don't need it to be daytime or nighttime. So this is Lord Jabu Jabu. He's supposedly some kind of god that Ganon made sick. Not much of a god, but, you know, if you ask me, he's just a big fish. Although I will say, like, he is some form of a god, though, because the inside of him, much larger than the outside of him. Like, it just took me, what, like, less than a minute to swim from his head to his tail, or to the tip of his tail? Yeah. Takes much, much longer than that. I also hope that this place is open. I think it is. Or I think we can open it one way or the other, but I could be wrong. But, anyway, first things first. The tree. Throw that there. Yeah, see, so put the rock there to show you that you could blow open the wall. Well, it didn't show you that you could blow open the wall. They put the rock there so you'd blow it up, and theoretically the bomb should be close enough to destroy the whole wall. Or they have it just so that, like, if that rock blows up, the wall goes with it, maybe? I don't know. Let's see if this Great Fairy will fuck up our frame rate. Nope, looks good this time. But yeah, I think we get Ferora's Wind here. Yeah. The Great Fairy of Magic, which I do believe is the same as the last one we had. Yeah, that's Furora's Wind. So yeah, Furora's Wind lets you put down a waypoint, like a warp point, I guess, in a dungeon. It's... honestly, it sounds really useful, but realistically it's not. So yeah, you'll teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you'll create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp point you created last time or warp to that point. So you can basically checkpoint yourself in a dungeon. But the only reason that I could potentially see wanting to use one, or wanting to use it, is if you're in a dungeon, you're almost dead, and you don't have any, like, fairies or milk or anything on you to heal yourself. That is the only time that I could potentially see you wanting to use Furora's Wind, so that you could use that, get out of the dungeon. Because when you first use it, you place a warp point, and it immediately takes you to the entrance of the dungeon, I do believe. So yeah, the only thing I could think of is you use that, exit the dungeon, heal, grab fairies, grab whatever you want, and then just leave. So yeah, this guy here won't open his mouth, so we can go save the princess. But if we give it a fish... Now the weird thing about this is you only have to do it once. I guess since you feed him, he then just kind of assumes that you want to, that, like, I don't know, it like lets him give you permission to be inside of him or something. Also, the way this dungeon is laid out, like, you go in, like, you get sucked in like that, and then you turn around, like his mouth is closed and everything. It really makes it seem like, no, not, no. There we go. Damn it. Nope, missed it. It's fine. Get it. Oh yeah, so there's also these bubble enemies, which are... oh, right, okay. So I'll need you for sure. Honestly, I don't think I need anything else. I guess I'll keep the bottle out in case we find a fairy in a jar, or in like a pot or something. But yeah, he also has these weird things that you have to hit to make things open up. But yeah, this is a shabong. If you cut it, it will burst open and knock you back. I don't think it does damage when you do that. Yeah, it didn't even knock us back. Navi's a fucking liar. But now you do have these things, which is a berry. If you touch it, you will be electrocuted. And unfortunately, your damn it. Anyway, your slingshot isn't strong enough to destroy it. Now, there is a hole down there. But I don't think we want to go down there just yet. It is nice to have, like, the shield back, though. Alright. Oh, look! It's Rudo! Princess of the Zoras. Sure did. See, now... and that's the other thing, is she said that she doesn't send that the letter wasn't hers, which, to be fair, makes sense. Because, like I said, it's weird. Like, I just don't understand the mechanics of it. Yeah, so she fell down a hole. And I think that we do just have to immediately follow her and save her. I don't think that there's anything else we can really do right now. But yeah, if you speak to Rudo... yeah, So apparently she's been wandering around inside here all the time, or she does it all the time. There are electrified jellyfish, strange holes. But if you don't let up, yeah. So yeah, she'll give us the honor of carrying her. So now we get to pick her up and carry her through the dungeon like this. And we do have to carry her through an amount of the dungeon. Now, one nice thing about it is you can technically use her as a weapon. You would think that the princess here would be a little more discerning with how she's treated. But she seems to give zero fucks about being thrown around or anything. Yeah, and unfortunately we have these things in the water that we can't deal with, really. Okay. So now this room is a little annoying because you can lose Ruto in it. Like, if you have her down here and you raise the water level, she will disappear. Generally, if she disappears, she'll be, like, through the last door that you came through. Like, if you just go back a door, usually she'll show up. Well, I did say I would keep it in case we found a fairy, so... Yeah, I did. Okay, I guess I'll just throw some sticks up there, because I don't really... Although I don't know. I guess this is just up here. So you have a reason to climb it for the... Oh, right. For this, besides the Sculptula, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so we'll get up here. Now, I think... Oh, look at that. It actually knocked me back this time. I don't know. Can I pop those? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, alright. So yeah, with the water down... Ooh, I'm pretty sure that I can... Oh. Come on. There we go. I can get her up there.